Your crimes are manifest. You will demand nothing. You have not earned death's release, and instead shall be banished. Left to the mercy of the Eastern Marches, armed only with what you can carry. May you live with your disgrace, should you survive at all. May you live with your disgrace, should you survive at all. May you live with your disgrace, should you survive at all.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do the show every day, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. because we gotta know, guys. We gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. And guys, I'm not very excited, but I'm in better spirit than last 2 days that we are pumping. I don't know why that is. You know, we were pumping for 2 days straight. You can see here 2 days, big pumps, and I was like, it's okay, it's good. Like, I'm a little bit excited, you know, but I'm more excited when stuff is going down. I don't know why. Maybe because I still got 20% left to, you know, put in. That might be that. But, I am a little bit, more excited when, there are red candles than when there are just, a green candle after green candle while I'm still, 20% out of the market. So there is that. Might be that. Guys, Ivan on Tech is streaming right now versus us. He's right now live.
They're gonna tell you, okay, now.
And I'm not getting my notifications, this kind of stuff. When you press the bell button and subscribe to all, it does not work. It literally doesn't work because I'm not getting his notifications. I do not know why. I think YouTube is broken. So I will be making, a notify me, Telegram channel or something like that, where you can get all of the notifications for all my videos. But, the notify me button does not work. This thing over here is not working. It's broken. I don't know why. So there is that. By the way, I want to take streaming. He's right now our competitor. So we got 25 people watching. We have 778 people watching his show. So there is a big competition going on for the people around the 8, 9 p. Central AM Central European time and stuff like that. Who cares about Ivan Tech? Ivan Tech is good, man. I like the guy. Definitely worth a watch. So, right after this stream, I'll go and watch his, live show and see, how that's actually playing out. How's everybody doing right now in the chat, guys? How's everybody doing in the chat? 25 CD. Hi, bro. What's up? Long time no see. Long time. Ide. Tired legs. Ide. Garrett is in the chat. Morning. Captain is here. Hi, fam. Hi, Captain. Are you going to work soon? Crypto Russ. Good morning. What's up? Vinat. How you doing, man? Edward, too good morning. Gort, he works for Alex. I don't know. We still here, brother. I don't think Ivan works for anybody. He's got too much money to be working for anybody. How's the bull market progressing? Edward is making jokes. Edward is making jokes in the chat. Ben, what's up, man? Good morning. Had mental stop loss on Dodge. I'm just saying, ouch. It did pump, Dodge did pump big time towards upside, up here, and it's down like 15-20% from the top up here. It was down 15%. So it did explode a little bit. You can see here it closed below 200 moving average on the daily time frame. Did not break that, so there's that. How is the weekly going on? Weekly is going on finally. It broke everything on the weekly time frame, so it is going towards upside, but you will always get pullbacks. Legend on the dollar, Bitcoin Lebulah. I don't know what that is, man, but Round Earth, how you doing, man? Hitman SC, Bell doesn't work for me either. Yeah, Bell is broken, guys. Bell is broken. I will always watch when I can. Best crypto show. I'm at work now. Nice. Do you remember me and Mladen? Dude, me and Mladen, we are like, soulmates. Mladen is always in the chat. Where is Mladen up here? Yeah, he was, I don't know. See, he reacted to my post. So you need to come to the TF Fans Club, man. Vinet, you need to come to the TF Fans Club. I got the notifications. Yeah, some people are getting notifications, but most people, he had Alex on his stream, and I mean, he works for him. This was before Malaysia ripped off everyone. Yeah, it might be that. I mean, when you are in crypto space and you have any kind of project going on, you will definitely encounter scammers and stuff like that. But does that mean that you are a scammer because you are affiliated with some scammer? Nah, it doesn't. Does that mean you're a scammer just because you worked for or working for, or you will, you know, with some previous scammer? Nah, it doesn't. I got notification too. Nice, nice, nice. Eric, good morning. What's up? What's up, guys? Bitcoin is doing exactly what we thought it was gonna do, and as you can see here, we had a couple of lines on the Bitcoin, and once this start going towards upside, up here somewhere, we said that there are a couple of lines down here. This was also a line over here, and the line down there. Those are important support lines. Most likely was a move all the way down to the previous low down here, and then pump towards upside. That's what we said, right? And right now it does look a little bit like we are gonna go all the way down there towards the bottom, and I'm gonna explain to you why. Because you see there is some kind of, you know, it's not triangle, it's pennant. This is a pennant over here. It is being created in this continuation pennant, and a pennant down here towards the 20.6. Looks like it's gonna happen. So if you go to the 5 minutes time frame up here, I got a really nice triangle up here happening. This looks to me like a pennant up here, and this pennant, the target from the top to the bottom. Target from top to the bottom is around, you know, exactly down here at 20,060 or something like that. So I think this pennant will break on the downside. This is a short-term pennant, 5-minute pennant, and the target is down here at 20k, 20.62k. Now the problem will arise if we break this, start breaking this towards downside over here and something like that. That will be the problem, because that might indicate that we are gonna go all the way down to the bottom. Now, once we get to the bottom down here on the downside, the problem arises if we start breaking the bottom on the downside again, right? So, and then of course after we break this towards downside, there is also this line up here. It might be a retest, you know, and if we start breaking this on the downside, so there are several levels that we need to break right now. Several levels that we right now need to break to actually get into some kind of bad mood spirit, and you know, bearish talk to 12k and stuff like that, right? We are not quite there yet, but you know, we do not want to break through anything. This move towards downside is a still normal pullback. I don't know if you watched yesterday's video. I don't know if you watched yesterday's video that I posted on YouTube. It's a normal pullback. The pullback should go down to something like 20k, and then, you know, continue towards the upside. If you look here on the 1 hourly time frame, let's just remove the lines for a second up here, and we look at the RSI. You'll see that RSI went from being up here at, you know, something like 88 to down to something like 37. Right now, the 1 hourly is right now at this bottom down here again. If this starts falling down, the RSI will, you know, overextend, and if we do move a little bit more towards downside, we might get another week towards downside, something like that over here. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen there, but it is, you know, 1 hourly is reset. Now 4 hourly is coming down to this 60 level, 50 level down here. So if we do start going below down here, we are no longer in an uptrend. Uptrend is around, you know, 50, 60 plus up here. This is a, you know, strong option up here. So if you start pulling back below 50 line or something like that, that might again indicate that we are breaking and going towards downside. We still got something like 47 minutes left on this move up here, and you see that we are breaking below the 20 moving average up here. It doesn't mean much, because you can just come right back down again. You see that here we went below 20 moving average, failed to get back above it, pull down to the 20. Right now hugging the 20. Are we gonna do this you know, move towards upside, where we, you know, bounce towards upside? That depends to be seen, but we are not quite there yet. On the daily time frame, we are not overextended. We are just sitting on some kind of 57 level, so you know, we can definitely move more towards upside. And you can see down here also on the daily time frame that we didn't have any kind of bearish engulfing candle, anything like that towards downside. We didn't get, I mean, we did get rejected, for example, by the 50 moving average up here on the 2-day time frame. Weekly time frame, we came to the 200 moving average, right? A 100 time frame or daily time frame came to 100 moving average, but 10, 20, 50 moving average, very important level of support, is still down around 19.7, give or take over here. So we still have, you know, even though we you know, don't hold the level and just bounce right over here, we can still go all the way down to the moving averages and still bounce off of that. The problems only arise once we start breaking this towards downside, right? So you break the moving averages, you break the support down here at, and I said this support down here is very important level, 19k. So, you know, breaking the moving averages on the downside and the support level, now that is bad. That would be bad, but we are not bad yet. We are not bad yet. So whatever is happening right now, let's go a little bit back and pull out my, you know, my pennant up here. on the 5-minute time frame. So whatever happens here right now, this move up here right now looks like it wants to go down all the way down there. That's something like right now, something like, you know, 0.9 move towards downside. At least that's the way it looks right now after being up here at the top. So this is more than likely to happen, and I think that's the you know, that's the very, very probable outcome. I don't think this is gonna break towards upside right now. I think it's gonna go all the way down to 20k, and once it goes down to 20k, I think that's when we are gonna get you know, support and bounce off of that. Because if we fail this you know, holding the support at 20k, we are definitely, I think, going lower, and then, you know, we gotta look for next moves towards downside. DXY right now, you can see here it's pumping like crazy. This is on a 5-minute time frame, so it doesn't really matter. You'll also see that the DXY right now trying to, you know, get back a little bit towards the upside up here. There is a very important trend line up here on the DXY. I think it goes something like this over here, that we cannot break towards the upside. This on the 4-hourly time frame, so, you know, even if this goes all the way up here, you know, it's still very okay move. There is no problem with the DXY and the dollar going towards the upside. But if it breaks the line, that's when you know, the problems arises for Bitcoin, and we do not want to break the line up here. So this line, we do not want to break that line towards upside. We can definitely move you know, up, but we do not want to break the line. As you can see here, we have broken some kind of trend over here towards upside. So this short-term trend up here, this is actually on the daily time frame. This short-term trend over here, it is broken. It is broken, but the big trend is not broken. Even this trend over here is broken towards downside. So everything up here, this trend is broken. And not only that, we are actually losing the, you know, DXY is actually losing steam a little bit. So if you zoom a little bit up here, what you're gonna see here is that we went into this move up here, give or take, maybe something like this. You can see we went into this move up here, and then we broke the, you know, one level towards downside. Then we went into this move over here, and we, you know, depends on how you draw it, but, you know, it doesn't matter. Let's put it up here, a little bit up here, because it looks nicer up here. You can see here we broke that, you know, one level lower, and right now we broke that one level lower again, and right now we are breaking that one level lower again, right? But there is a big but up here. So now, number one, we are breaking the momentum. We are not doing the parabolic move towards upside. We are kind of doing the, you know, move towards upside, but not parabolic move towards upside, which is very, very good for us right now. But there is a expanding musical instrument on the chart, and I think it goes something like this over here. We said, yeah, we need to break this level up here, and you can see here we are still in some kind of uptrend, because this entire move up here is still not broken. Now this is expanding instrument up here. You can see it up here. This is an expanding instrument towards upside. This has more probability to break towards downside than to upside. And you can see here, you know, we came to 2 touches up there, went down. We came to 1 touch up there, went down. We came to 1 touch up there, we went down, but we didn't go all the way down here. We went up. We tried to get up there again, we failed. Over here we went 2 times up here at the top. Over here we failed to get a second touch up here at the top. To me, that indicates right now that there is this line that I just actually drew up here, and that is the support line. So this move up here can definitely happen before we actually break towards downside. It's only after we break towards downside down here outside of this expanding musical instrument that, you know, Bitcoin can actually rally big time towards downside. Right now we had a small rally because this actually move, you know, broke a certain trend over here, but it needs to break, I think, this triangle up here and break towards downside outside of this line. Once this line actually gets broken, that's when the big move is actually gonna happen. Right now it's not happening just yet, so we're having this move to you know, pull back towards downside, and we need to see how this actually plays out. The stock market, I actually haven't been watching this too much, but I do have some kind of lines up here. We can actually remove lines. Let's just do the meme lines up here on the chart. So you'll see on the DXY that we have some kind of expanding instrument as well up here. Depends on how you draw it, of course. Maybe something like this up here, and this is actually very good for us because we are holding you know, technically this bottom down here. So are we gonna do something like this up here and then bounce off? Are we gonna, you know, break that towards downside up here and then bounce off? Are we gonna break that towards downside and die? I don't know how it's gonna be. The double bottom up here looks like it's being confirmed right now. This might be a retest on the double bottom up here, and we might go all the way up to the top, but doesn't matter what happens, DXY still needs to dump towards downside. So that's what I'm looking at right now. These are some other levels that we have been talking about. previously, how we might get towards, you know, 25k or something like that, right? But this first level at 20.7 is holding right now. Next one is 21.8, then you got a 23.7, 24.2 and stuff like that. There is a resistance up here. We got a 1-2 resistance up here, but once we are about 21.8 all the way to 23.8, so that's like 2k between here. There is like it's not empty space, but it is kind of empty space on the big time frames. So it might, you know, do a quick move up here. But this move right now towards downside is pretty legit right now, and you know, it is something that we have been expecting. So that's what I'm looking at right now. There we go. We are breaking this towards downside. Now it doesn't mean that it's gonna break right now towards downside, because it can just create one of these wicks and, you know, try to hold it up here and then break towards downside. How this is actually gonna play out, a little bit unsure, but it does look like it's already breaking right now towards downside. So 20k, something like that, give or take, it's most likely that actually happens. Everything is boring. Perfectly reclaimed by DXY. Not quite perfect, but so. How about the Dodge short? Your Dodge short is working out nice. Around 1970 strong support. Yeah, 19.7, there is also strong support 19.7. Because of the moving averages, at least from what I can see. I don't know where your lines are, but my lines are down, starting down at, you know, 10 and 50 moving average down here at right up there, and that's 19.7, I think. Yeah, 19.6, 19.7, give or take. That's where my lines are actually starting, a little bit up here. Yeah, 19.7, give or take. So that's actually a very strong spot. You can also see on the daily time frame that these stops up here came to around the same level up here. So it is actually very, very strong support. So are we gonna go all the way down there, or are we just gonna bounce off of the 20k? That depends to be seen, guys. That depends to be seen. I can definitely see it going down to, you know, 19.7. But I would hope Bitcoin is more bullish than that, because the lower you go, the less bullish you are, right? You can bounce, but the lower you go, the less bullish you are. So when you're in some kind of option, you don't have that, you don't wanna have big, you know, moves towards the downside. You wanna have something like this and then continuation towards the upside. You wanna have, you know, higher highs all the way through. You don't wanna, even if you go down to 19.7 down here, we still got a higher high up here. But you kind of don't want to, you know, break 19.7. You kind of don't want to break 19.7, because then you have to go all the way down to the bottom, 19.2 or something like that, 19.3, and you are back, you know, square one, right? So there's that. Let's go back to the 5-minute chart up here again. So yeah, this looks like it's already breaking down towards the downside right now. I think the most probable right now level, you know, is around 20.63 or something like that. Everything's born trade, man. 19,840. I don't see a 19,840. What's 19,840? 19,840, some random number down there. We are going to lower to fill the fair value gaps before we go higher. There are some kind of fair value gaps. I don't know, man. Did not see any kind of fair value gaps. By the way, Elon Musk is right now on Twitter. He's taking the direction. So, you know, it's gonna be a shit show about what's happened there. So it's gonna be very, very interesting to follow, you know, development on Twitter right now. Hopefully their notifications are working, guys. Again, our notifications are not working, guys. It's not working. I tried, I put, you know, bell notifications on Ivan on Tech. I put bell notifications on Ivan and Tech. I mean, this is on Brave browser, on other browsers is not, but I put you know, notifications on Ivan Tech, and I haven't been getting notifications for the last, you know, 2 weeks or something like that. I don't get it. I don't get it. If you let me, you know, YouTube, if you let me put the notifications on and I say I want all notifications and you are still not giving me notifications, like what kind of YouTube are you? Bookmap live on YouTube shows where the liquidity is at. We don't care about Bookmap. I think Bookmap is crap, but that's my opinion. Dodge Daddy taking over the wall. I'm extremely disappointed in the moons. It cost me money again. How can you be, you know, disappointed in the moon? We explained you how the moon works. Sasha, ever tried trading 50 moving average only? When can close above long, can close below short? No, I did not. I don't do, you know, I'm not a good trader. I tried trading. It's not working for me. I don't have the emotional stability for trading. I do like, you know, when I'm winning money and stuff like that, you know, so we're gonna definitely come back to trading. But and when it comes to, you know, these systems, you know, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. I'm not that disciplined to follow any kind of system, so, you know, there is that. But yeah, 50 moving, you know, following 50 moving average might be, you know, a thing. Let's go up here for a second, maybe. Let's find a clear chart. So there is a 50 moving average up here. I mean, it might be a thing, but you will get a lot of, you know, you will get, you could get a lot of, you know, up here you went above it, you know, and then you right down, then you're above it, then you, and by the time you're above it, you're up here fake out, you know. So there needs to be something more than 50 moving average. Like yeah, sure, once you're above the 50 moving average in summer rally, you know, it's working well, and once you're below it, working is bad, right? You can have these, you know, fake outs, but then there needs to be something more than 50 moving average only. At least you do 1 million challenge. You told we will do it in 1 year with high confidence. Of course I do it with the high confidence. 20M are better for quick trades. Maybe some other moving averages are better, but you know, just relying on one thing, it's not the best kind of, you know. Maybe on 4-hourly time frame, something like that. Nah, especially in these ranging markets, like I don't think that's the way to go. I don't think moving averages are not very good in the ranging markets, because the price just, you know, disrespects everything. So there is that. Yeah. So Bitcoin right now, it is pulling back down over here, so it's gonna be really interesting to see if it actually hits 20.6 and holds there. If it does hold there, we all good. If it doesn't, 19.7, and after that we're gonna see how if we go lower than that or not. Itchy Cloud, the best, most powerful. We got Itchy Cloud, we got our version of Itchy Cloud. This is our Itchy Cloud. Now our Itchy Cloud is a little bit different because we changed all the values to fit whatever you know, agenda we have. And we have very bullish agenda. This on 5-minute Itchy Cloud. You can see Itchy Cloud on 5-minute time is not, you know, not respecting anything. It needs to get above 20.4. Let's go a little bit higher time frames up here. You see Itchy Cloud on 1-hourly time frame. It is actually up there. 4-hourly time frame, we actually managed to get at this, you know, green stuff up here, which kind of failed. It's not Itchy Cloud. It's our cloud, guys. But on the daily time frame, we are still in downtrend. It's you know, we're still in a downtrend, so we still need to get above 25k or something like that up here, above 25k to get some kind of momentum towards the upside. You can see up here, but these daily Ichimoku clouds, they do last for a, you know, a little while up here. You know, they do last for a long time. At least on our version. Our version of Ichimoku Cloud last. Up here it was kind of failure, because we went down and went up, right? So this is a failure, but you know, and up here, you know, it went down and, you know, went down. But every time we do break, you know, certain stuff, you know, stuff do happens. Except up here. Up here it was kind of failure. So let's see on the weekly time frame. Yeah, weekly time frame is maybe the best. See up here, once we, you know, started, you know, once this actually started going towards downside, that we actually, you know, pumped up. Look here, it went up and then it went sideways up here, and then started going down, and then we go. So maybe we're just gonna go sideways up here until this goes down, and then we're gonna pump. Yeah, our Ichimoku Cloud is a little bit different. You need to remove the bell notification. It's the middle of the screen. Oh, sorry. Doesn't matter, you don't need to see Ichimoku Cloud, it's not that important. You said your version of Ichimoku suck. Yeah, it does suck, but you know, we don't, you know, my version of Ichimoku Cloud does suck. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys, sorry about that, did not mean to do that, but you know, it's not that important. Ichimoku Cloud is not that important. You know, what's happening in Bitcoin is Dodge is right now down 4%. Too many people got too bullish too fast on Ichimoku Cloud, not Ichimoku Cloud, on up here. So right now it's pulling back. It's broken this trend towards the upside. It's pulling back. So you know, unless it goes back below this level up here, it's fine. You know, pullbacks are fine, guys. Pullbacks are fine. We came up 200 moving average right now. It's pulling back. Everything is pulling back, which is fine. Which is fine. We don't complain. Weekly time frame just started going above, you know, it looks fine. Everything looks fine. Pullbacks are normal, guys. Pullbacks are normal. 5 minutes time frame up here as well. Yeah, this looks like it's broken on the downside. So it is going down to 20.63. It means you're alive. Okay, guys, I don't have anything much to say. I want to, you know, it was a quick Bitcoin daily. I hope you enjoyed that. That's the only thing I can show you. TA. And right now you can go follow the news and whatever is happening. We can actually check some stuff up here. First of all, Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index is right now 30. So extreme fear is over. Right now we're just in fear. Extreme fear is over. We're just right now in fear. We got also crypto bubbles. Crypto bubbles. Let's see what's pumping. Osmo is pumping plus 33%. What's Osmo, man? Osmo Tether. Let's check out Osmo. Well, it did pump more than 33%. 100% on the dollar. People are looking always at these Fibonacci numbers, and I'm telling them, like, it is not Fibonacci numbers. It is round numbers. 100%, 200%. From the bottom to the top. Yeah, sure, right now it is 33% up here, whatever, but it was a pump and dump. This is a 5 minutes pump and dump. I don't know, maybe it's gonna continue going towards the upside, but it did pump big time. Daily 4 hourly up here, exploded towards the upside. Green candles. Yeah, I don't know what osmosis is. I don't know what osmosis is, but that's the only thing that's right now big time in this is daily. This time VMix is down 20%, ton down a lot. Let's see if we can actually change this to weekly. On the weekly, Clay is up 96, Hex 29, Dodge 26, ton is up 24 on the week. Osmo 51. It's actually on 51 on the week, but yeah, that's because the last pump. But Clay is 97. What is Clay? Clay. Yeah, Clay actually managed to pump big time. I don't know what Clay is. Let's go check out Clay. What is Clay? Let's go to CoinMarketCap. And up here, let's say Clay. What is Clay? Website. Clayton Foundation. Some kind of foundation of something. The Metaverse blockchain for all. Clayton is an open source public blockchain for all who wish to build, work, and play in Metaverse. Oh, this might be actually good. How many, you know, but you know, market cap's a little bit high. It's almost a billion market cap. Let's see weekly time frame up here. I just kind of start pumping, so you know, it might be good. Weekly above 10-20 moving average, very nice. Starting nice little climb up here. From the bottom to the top, it had something like 130%. 130% towards the upside, it's moving slowly towards the downside. This looks actually good. Slow build up towards the upside. This looks better than Dogecoin. It has continuous move towards the upside. Very nice. So I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be a big thing. So guys, that is your today's not financial advice tip. Clayton might be a thing. It's a metaverse blockchain. Anything metaverse, anything, you know, this is open source metaverse. And they don't have, the best thing up here, they don't have buy my coins on the front page. I like this. They don't have buy my coins. There is no buy my coins anywhere. Buy my tokens on this or that. There is no such thing. That's very, very good. They got blog, they got community, developers, foundation, contact us. A very professional site. I have absolutely no clue, but there is no buy my coins. You can go to this tax or that tax and buy my coins. So this looks good. This looks like a legit project, guys. Shilling the gods. Goods. Yeah, check B research. Now I'm not gonna check it out, but I see right now this is pumping like crazy. So you know, it does look good, guys. It does look good. And we just checked the chart. The chart looks nice. It didn't dump down big time. I mean, it dumped down like everything else up here from the top, you know, depends on how high. But it is a 700, you know, it's not like 10 million market cap or anything like that. So this can actually be very good. I'm going to keep this in mind just in case, because right now it is up 100%. So, you know, it might pull back a little bit, something like that. Do we have any kind of divergence up here on the chart? Yeah, no, there is no divergence on the chart, man. 4 hour no divergence. Daily up here. On daily, there is divergence. There is divergence on daily time. So maybe it's going to pull back a little bit to something like that. Let's see weekly time from up here. Blasting through everything. Looks nice. Yeah, Clayton, guys. Today is not non-financial advice. Today is Clayton. There's that, guys. Have a nice day. By the way, one more last thing we're going to check out is the news. Crypto panic news. Elon Musk fires top Twitter executives. Yeah, I heard about that. So he's starting firing. But I think it is a good thing. He's starting firing the bosses and then he's gonna, because he knows when he start fighting 17% of the people on the bottom, they're gonna be you know, mad and upset. So, you know, fire the bosses first, then fire the, you know, 17% down. Ripple reports key milestones, nice. Elon Musk completes blah blah blah, nice. Fire stop executive. European Commission proposal real-time euro payments in draft. Proposal real-time crypto payments, euro payments. The proposal aims to increase public trust in real-time payments and make sanctions screening and more efficient. The warns extreme Bitcoin Ethereum bears are about to get absolutely crushed. So this is what the problem I'm having with this, and I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about that. We're gonna talk about that another time. Maybe it's too early to talk about that, but you know. Wow, look at the week on the downside. Did not even get to the 2063. It went down to 2001, and right now it's already recovering a little bit. But we'll see if this, you know, if this fails and then goes down here and then, you know, does something like this. Because this was a little bit too fast for me. It was a little bit too fast. But maybe that's it. Maybe that was the target. Maybe the target is something in the middle up here. Up here. Maybe that's the case, right? Because I use this, you know, so. Maybe you already hit the button, guys. And with that, guys, thanks for stopping by. I will do another video tomorrow, 9 AM Central European Time, on the dollar. We'll do another video and Bitcoin Daily, and hopefully there will be some good news. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I'll see you in the chat. Bye bye. Okay, no ending music. Joy Q-Con, guys. Bye bye.